After the turn of events yesterday, sources within the University of Papua New Guinea say students have not turned up for classes. The school is quiet with few students around and the remains of tear gas canisters, among other debris. It is far from over as the situation in Port Moresby City has put a stop on public motor vehicles. Most business houses were closed, while many public servants did not show up to work due to obvious reasons, while all public and private schools were also closed, allowing only grade 10 students to sit for their written expression exams. Kevin Dayonga reports.
Port Moresby is reeling back to normal after a sudden standoff between members of the police force and students of the University of Papua New Guinea yesterday, which resulted in some of them being injured and a consequent mayhem and shutdown in the capital city. This morning, public motor vehicles ceased operations, which left a lot of commuters stranded, forcing them to walk, most of them working-class citizens and students. Grade 10 students attending various schools in NCD managed to sit for their written expression exams, despite the turn of events.
Okay, this morning, like when I woke up, they told me that there was no bus, so I had to tell my parents to drop me off. Some they went, but few of the students they didn't make it because of the bus. Some were living at Waigani, which is like main place where like they did a strike.
A sweeping surveillance by NBC News during the day found out that there is still no PMV buses on some locations of the city routes.
No our bus and strike no plenty no can walk to.
Those who managed to provide services were careful with this situation, but were grateful on the general public's behaviors.
Buses people run because people no have problem with the police or people no have problem with the.
As we took to the main city streets and shopping centers, only a handful of shops were open for business. All primary schools in the city remain closed despite the instructions from Education Secretary yesterday. Around midday today, a handful of buses were seen servicing their routes. This has helped stranded passengers. While at the Accident and Emergency Division of the Port Moresby General Hospital, which was buzzing with hype and activity yesterday with student casualties, was quiet today with signs that many of the casualties were treated, stabilized and sent off. Although the city remains quiet, there is still a feeling of uncertainty as to what will happen next. Kevin Dayonga, NBC National News, Port Moresby.